Hello, guys, and welcome to another random reviews. First, I want to apologize for my voice, uh, even though I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference or any difference at all. I'm just a little under the weather, and it's just I'm kind of like just clearing it out, but I still feel like crap. I thought I'd made this video anyway. So for tonight's episode, for those who like doing things yourselves, we're gonna talk about a specific glue that I really like to use. And for tonight's episode as well, or today's episode, depending on what time you're watching this, Star Wars is gonna be the main theme of the video. I mean, it's Star Wars armor that I'm fixing. It's my Stormtrooper armor that I took out to look at it, and it's plastic, so it's breaking up in some places. So I just did a quick fix, and I'm gonna show you what I did. So with that said, let's move on to the video. And here we are. But before we start, I am going to do a shameless plug because, believe it or not, this video is actually brought to you by a sponsor, which is me. I'm sponsoring myself. This is my Dark Angel Chronicles channel. As I mentioned before, I like writing. I wrote a few novels actually so far, and I've been doing it for years. And this is mainly something that I enjoy. Just because I like telling stories. I'm not saying they're great stories. I'm not saying they're like, oh, this is the great writer, the next Stephen King or something like that. But I don't know. I believe they're fun. I believe they're not that bad. They may be a little maybe a little cheesy, maybe not. It is what it is. I just like them, and it doesn't cost you a penny to come and give me a like and a follow. I don't know if you want to listen to them. They're kind of like long form, like 2 hours, 40 minutes, depending on the chapters. And this is an ongoing thing. The main novel is called Dark Angel Chronicles. It's mainly about vampires, or actually, it's about vampires. I really like out of between every fictional character that is out there. My favorites are vampires and zombies. Because I believe that those are interesting things to explore. Both resilient, both immortal, both basically indestructible. So I don't know, they're cool, and I'm trying to give it my personal touch to the stories, and then from that I had a spin. I came up with a spin-off, which is this guy over here, and he's gonna have his own novel, The Guardian. I already did the first novel with him as the main character, which is the Guardian per se, and I'm working on the Guardian Origins Monster, which will be his second novel. And this guy comes out of the Dark Angel Chronicles. He's one character that I kind of liked when I created him, and I thought, I was gonna kill him, but then I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna try him out, and you're probably gonna enjoy that one too. Hopefully, you will enjoy it. So it's Dark Angel Chronicles, either on Rumble, which I prefer, or YouTube. I don't have a lot of subscribers in either of them. I don't have a lot of subscribers in any of my channels anyway. But this one has 7 subscribers, and Dark Angel Chronicles on Rumble has 2 followers. So I don't know, if you don't mind, give me a follow there. I'll appreciate it very much. And now let's go to the video. Give me a second. Let me do the magical transition here. And here we are. Okay, let me hide the keyboard. Let me clean the table. So if you like to do things yourselves, and you like fixing stuff that breaks, I know, probably you already know that there's a bunch of different glues that you can use for set purposes. Usually, people and this is something because I did it for years. People stick to me. Where is it? To these types. This okay. Let me do this at the beginning of the video. Let me see if the lighting, reducing the intensity of the lighting. Okay. So these types of glues, they're good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I buy them all the time and actually use them a lot. I like super glue types. This is a gel version that I really like from the company Loctite. It's awesome because it doesn't spill. And I use it to fix stuff. Right now, I'm putting together from my collection. This is supposed to be like a little bar stool, so you have a better idea. So it kind of like looks like this. It's from a display from a set, and this is supposed to be a little bar stool. But since it was in storage for so long, this is a poor bad plastic, and it broke. So I think I found all the pieces, and I'm kind of like gluing them together and trying to trying to fix the whole thing. I'm in the process of doing that, mainly because it's entertaining, and mainly because and also because I'm nostalgic about my collectibles, and I want to try to save it. If I can, then I'll put it back on display. If I can't, I'm gonna cry and throw it away. Anyway, I'm using super glue for this because you need something to stick and to hold stuff together and to dry quickly, unless you plan on holding on to that with your hand for a little while, which I don't. But there are other things that require some levels of rubberness, let's call it. So you need some flexibility, because it's something that is going to be moving, and super glue tends to be brittle. It dries like a cookie. It dries like I don't know, like concrete hard. But if you apply enough pressure to it, it's going to break, and that doesn't work for many things. So this is a glue. Let me get it for you guys, that I strongly recommend if you're into, from building Dungeons and Dragon models or fixing figures. They even have a version for it that works with clothing. I haven't tried it, but I'm definitely going to at some point. This is called E6000. And when I used to be part of the 501st Legion, we used to call it Trooper's Blood. You have no idea how great this glue is, how many things you can fix with this glue, how many armors I built and helped my friends put together by using E6000. From my part, I believe that I have at least 12 armors under my belt. Armors, stormtrooper armors, clone, not well, actually clones, yes, and Mandalorian mercs and that kind of thing. Plus my own. Once I learned about this beautiful thing, I started using it. This is the white version because it comes in colors too. And I particularly bought this because what I'm fixing right now is my stormtrooper armor, which is white, so it doesn't hurt. The fantastic thing about this glue is that it comes off, and I'm gonna show you what I'm fixing so that you have an idea of what I mean. But the fantastic thing about this glue is that it actually comes off, so you can apply it to something, and if it spills out, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be careful with it. So you just cover and use it, put as much on it as you want. I guess what I'm trying to say. So when you press it together and it squeezes or oozes out from the borders or whatever, it doesn't matter unless it falls on your clothing. If it falls on fabric, it's gonna stay there forever. So that same rule applies. So if it is just plastic or wood or something like that, it doesn't matter if it spills over or metal. You can peel it off, and it comes off as if it was a piece of tape, a rubbery piece of tape. And actually, it cleans actually the surface where it was. It cleans it as it comes off, and it doesn't damages your projects. So I'm gonna show you something real quick. This is not the part that I'm working on. Okay. So I just want to show you this because if you know a little bit about Star Wars, you're gonna be familiar with what this is. This is the back plate of my Stormtrooper armor, and I guess that everyone that knows. Hold on, let me bring up the. So anyone that knows your Stormtroopers, you're gonna be able to see, the iconic zeros and ones, zero and ones on the back plate. So this is just the back plate of my Stormtrooper armor, and this is some snap-on buttons that I use to attach the front plate to the back plate through a strap that goes over the shoulder. I probably will show you someday a full picture of my armor, maybe in this video. I may have some stored in my phone, so I'm gonna probably upload it at the end of the video so you can have an idea of what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is glued in there with E6000. Okay, so this so usually the way that you do this is you stick them in a piece of plastic, and then you heat it up a little bit so it gets the curve, and then you put it there and put some magnets or clamps on it so that it holds in place until it dries. This has been there for more than 10 years, way more than 10 years, and it doesn't move. It's really solid. It has withstand heat, a lot of troopings, which is what we call the action of going out and marching dressed up in your Star Wars costumes, like a good nerd or a good geek. Hold on, coffee break, like my mug. Oh yeah, this is a Darth Vader mug, courtesy of one of my friends who keep giving me things, and I don't know why. Oh yeah. So today's my birthday, by the way. So happy birthday to me. Just because it's my birthday, you probably should subscribe to my channel and drop me a like, or go and watch my Dark Angel Chronicle novels, and just listen to them and give them a like too, even if you hate them. So anyway, it doesn't come off. It's really hard, and some of this part, and this is what amazes me about this thing, about the E6000 glue, is that some of these parts are under a lot of pressure. Like for example, the legs, you walking, you kind of like pulling them up and down, up and down. They kind of like rub against one another, and they don't come apart, which is amazing. But this is the best part. If you wanted to remove this because it's, let's say, out of place, or you found a better system or whatever, all you need to do is heat it up a little bit, and it will come off, because it kind of like melts back to the original composition. And in some cases you can just slide it and glue it again by using the same freaking glue, because it doesn't lose the properties that it has. I'm not saying that maybe because this is so old it won't work. Maybe. And I'm not gonna unglue it just to test it. Because why? It works. It's been there for years, and I don't want it to break. But you keep that in mind, and it's a fantastic glue to use. So the pros that it has is that it dries fairly slowly. I mean, actually fairly quickly. I mean, in half an hour it will be good. It sets in 24 hours. It's set, and it's not gonna come off. And it will last for years. The downside is that you're gonna have to find a way to hold it, pressed against whatever it is you're gluing. So what I'm doing is I am using a combination between this kind of glues and the 6000 glue. So let's say I want to glue this piece over here, and I don't want to be holding it in place for forever and ever. So I just add the E6000, and I put some of the super glue on the sides, and I put it in place, and then the super glue dies faster, and it holds it in place, and then it dries on its own. I use that to fix figures, for example, Star Wars figures that I want to fix, and I don't want to just add the crazy glue thing, because if it doesn't set right, then I need to be able to remove it. So I use E6000, but I help myself with this glue. So let me show you what I fixed, or what I'm in the process of fixing. Okay, so before we do that, this is called the kidney plate. And hold up, so you have a better idea what I'm talking about. So on a Star Wars Stormtrooper, the kidney plate is gonna be the part that goes over the kidneys in your back. You see this little tube that he has over there? That's a thermal detonator. So that's kind of like the belt goes wrapped around that all the way to the back, and that's kind of like your kidney plate. It covers your back portion right on top of your butt. So this is under a lot of stress all the time, and the way that you hold it together is by using this little loops, this little metal loops over there. So you hook, let me see, hold on. Okay, so this will be like that. So you see the back plate goes like this. So this little Velcro thingies go looped around this little metal hooks that I was showing you, and that holds the whole thing together, like hanging one hook to the other one. As you can imagine, there's a lot of pressure being applied to this little thin piece of plastic, so it broke, and it was coming apart. So I tore it off. I bought me a wastebasket. I chopped a little piece, and this is kind of like if you're trying to fix your armor, maybe this is some idea that this will give you kind of like a good idea on how to do it. So I cut off a little piece of plastic over there, and I attached it over here with E6000. It doesn't have to look nice. All it has to do is stick in place, so that I could reinforce what broke. I did the same on this corner, even though it was not broken. And this is kind of like the part that broke. I added more glue this morning, and I'm just waiting for it to dry a little bit before I re-drill the holes. As you can see, let me see if I can get it into focus over here. So this is the tiny screw that goes there. This is the hole where the other screw is going to go, and it goes all the way inside, comes out of there, and it has a little bolt over here, right where the pointer is, over here, and it holds that piece in place. Once this is dry, it's gonna be reinforced enough that I can actually drill through it, no problem, and it's not gonna break again. I'm pretty sure, because I've done these fixes before. If you can see over here, this is the I did the same thing. I added this piece of plastic over there. I added some snap-on buttons here too, and this is what I use to hold the plate, the back and the front. And the ab plate, which is the abdominal plate that goes in front, hooks directly to the kidney plate on the back. And I did the same thing. Even though it has Velcro on it, I ended up just gluing the whole thing with E6000 so that it holds in place. This Velcro is never gonna come off unless I heat it up. Same deal with this Velcro over here. This side, this Velcro, but these things that they you need to use spins for this. That's kind of like what the CRL custom reference library says. So that's different. As you can see, it's been worn, which is kind of like the way that the real Star Wars armor looks, worn and torn. So even if it breaks a little bit and you can see a little crack, it's gonna add more to the character of the armor, which I love. It's not going yellow. That's kind of like the original color. I'm surprised that it hasn't. I thought that because it was in storage for such a long time, it would have taken a yellowish tone. But actually, this is the original, basically the original color that the plastic came like, which is the original color, looking like the original armor from Star Wars. So you don't see it because it's like a camera work. So by the time that they recorded it, it doesn't look that yellow, but it's yellowish and horrible. If you give me a second, let me go. Let me get the helmet, and I'll show it to you. I'll be right back. This guy over here, and I don't have the best angle for this, but you get the idea. This is the helmet that goes with the armor. Stormtrooper helmet. It doesn't come. Well, you have to put the ears on, and but it's basically it comes put together, which I like because these things are a nightmare to build. If you buy the version that comes apart, it's kind of like marriage to put together. So I don't I didn't like it. It's a good thing that this particular one comes fully assembled. Oh, you do have to put the lenses, the eye lenses on, and this as per the movie or the CRL, has two little screws over there, and you need to apply some paint. Uh, it comes with stickers and stuff, but you apply some paint to it so that it looks handmade, like originally, like it happened in the movies. You have to attach the aerators, which this is what these are, aerators from a water faucet. That's what they use in the movies. This is an actual aerator. That at the time I had the code of which one was it, so you could buy them directly from Lowe's, Home Depot, or any other hardware store. And I don't know, man. This is not. I don't want to turn this into a Star Wars costume kind of like video thing. Hold on, let me put this back. But it excites me. I like Star Wars. I like the old stuff. I mean, this is good. So anyway, this glue you can use it for anything. I actually recently I built me a fishing pole rack. I don't own many fishing poles. I own 5. But they were like hanging against a wall, and you see the tips bending, like because they're like leaning against the corner of my office slash man cave. So I went out and got me a couple, just one pallet, uh, and I built me a rack. It's a regular thing, kind of like you put them together like that, like standing, and you do a little V cut on the wood so that you can stick the rod in. But I didn't want the rod to be, leaning against raw wood for long. They're just don't ask me why. It doesn't matter. But so what I did is I grabbed a little piece of foam and I cut the V shape like that, and I just added some E6000 and stuck it in, and now it has some cushioning and it holds the rod in place. So you can use it for a lot of things. And the good thing about this glue, that even when it dries out, let's say that you forget to close it properly and it starts to dry out, it becomes like a little I want to say clayish, but more rubbery than clay. If you manage to spread that little clay ball out of the glue evenly on a surface, and glue it to another surface and apply pressure, when it dries, it will work as if it was fresh and new. I've done that too, and I did it with my rack. That's why I had to go and buy me more E6000, because I ran out, and I was kind of like squeezing the bottle, like bleeding it. And I'm gonna show you something else I fixed with it. Give me a second. So This is the canopy door for a vintage Millennium Falcon. I bought it like that because I like vintage. I mean, you can buy them brand new, and you can find them on eBay. People don't mention eBay, but eBay is way better than Amazon in many aspects. On eBay, you can find a lot of unicorns that you won't find on Amazon at good prices. So keep eBay on your list of cool places to visit. So anyway, I bought this Millennium Falcon vintage 1977, I want to say, which I may show in a future video. When I'm done with, I'm gonna put the stickers on. I already have them there, so I'm just gonna. I need to buy me some double face tape to kind of like put them where they go. Anyway, so the canopy usually breaks. You know, the plastic gets toasty and it breaks. So I went to the store and I bought my E6000 and I grabbed a bottle of water. And this is from an air freshener dispenser that actually gives me the shape. I honestly must apologize. I did not save the. I was not gonna make a video about it. It just came out. So anyway, you find the plastic and you put it where it goes. Because I'm trying to remake the canopy, so I chopped the water bottle and I just put it in there. And this is glued with E6000, with a E6000 and a couple of clips so that it doesn't come apart. And this rigid as hell. I mean, you can see I'm kind of like trying to push it out, and it doesn't. So you see my finger bouncing up and down out of the plastic bottle because it's wobbly, but it doesn't come out. This is strong as hell, and I'm not gonna apply pressure to this at all. I mean, this is just gonna go boop, and lock on the canopy with a little Han Solo figure sitting inside, and that's it. I'm not gonna do anything more with it. I may even glue this together and kind of like so you can't open the canopy because I don't need it to open. I don't play with my collectibles. I don't play with my collectibles. They're just on display there looking at me. So what I'm trying to say is, I mean, this is a good thing for you to have if you like to fix things yourself. I can't recommend E6000 enough. Like I said, they come in white. Let me see if I can find the other ones. Just a second. Just a quick second. If I find them. They have to be clear. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It comes with white. It comes with clear. It comes in black, and maybe it comes in for fabric. And it comes, I've seen them in spray. I've seen them of different applications. However, the one that I'm really, really recommending is the one that I used, and which is this version, the little tube. And let me show you. This is another awesome thing. So you don't have to worry like you do with, let's say, super glue, that it goes on your finger and then you have weeks of you feeling that leathery or that kind of like sandpapery feeling on your finger because that glue doesn't want to come off. This, even if it dries, all you do is like you rub it off. So I just spread it on over my fingers and then I keep rubbing it off, and it comes off as if it was dirt. Let me show you. You see it? You see the little grains forming on my finger? Just as I'm like peeling it off. And that's it. It comes off really quickly. No problem. No mess. It fell on your table. You can clean it. It doesn't matter. If super glue falls on your table, you're going to have a white spot there. It's going to be looking at you for a long time. I don't know, man. How long do I have to make a video about a freaking glue? It's been 30 minutes. I mean, this is an awesome glue. I'm really, happy I found it, and I definitely recommend you guys, if you like to do things yourself, to keep this in your toolbox, because it has many, many different applications. And I guess that's it. Uh, with nothing left to say for now, God bless you all. Random Reviews, signing up.